here today. If you're new here, this is called Holy Name. If you're watching this, Holy Name. It's a name that's actually holy. You feel it. You're meant to feel it. You can look at it different ways. Some people consider this name God. Spiritually, they say it's non-different. But basically, if you take the religion out of it, it's scientific. It lifts your vibration to the spiritual dimension of consciousness, where there's all bliss and ecstatic feelings of rapture and things like that. So anyway, that's possible by chanting, especially in association with experienced chanters who have gotten this transmission where they're able to. Is the sound on? Yeah, I think it is. We have no sound? Oh, really? Okay, let me check this out. Hare, oh, Krishna, 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 Krishna. Okay, I think we got sound now. Okay, we got sound now. Different microphone. Okay, is it working now? It should be working good. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Okay, let's chant a little japa together. If you happen to be new, somebody coming across these videos, we're chanting what's called the holy name. Holy means it's very pure and purifying to our consciousness. It's very wonderful. And sometime I'm going to do a whole video about the glories of the holy name. But right now, we're just going to chant it. And if you're new and you just happen to come across this video, um, there's a tendency to be very ecstatic and in a state of rapture, where there's laughing and crying and all kinds of wonderful symptoms. And very positive. Actually, they're more than positive. And that's what we're doing here, if you're new. Okay, thank you very much. Let's do it. Hare, if you want to come on, anybody can come on to chant together here. Hey, William, if you want to come on, William, sometime you can chant also together here. So, okay. Anyway, I put the link. I'll put it up there again in case it went away. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Oh my Lord Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Oh my Lord Sri Krishna. Jaya Sachinandana. Jaya Sachinandana. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Andromeda, where you been? I haven't seen you lately. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Been taking a vacation or something? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Uh-oh, Lalita can't sleep tonight. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Oh my Lord Sri Krishna Jaya Satyanandana Oh my Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gora Bhakta Woo! Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ah, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gaurachandra, 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 Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gaurachandra, Gaurachandra, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gaurachandra, Gaurachandra, Nityananda. Ah, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gaurachandra, Gaurachandra. Ah, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gaurachandra, Gaurachandra. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Okay, today, let's see, read a little Chaitanya Bhagavat. Ah, let's see. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. I'll just turn to some page here somewhere. This is, if you got this book here, it's page 547. Majjhikanda, chapter 6. All glories to Sri Gaurachandra, the supreme purifier of the entire world. Mercifully offer to me upon the seat of my heart your lotus feet. One day, wishing to bestow his mercy, the Lord went to the house of Suklambara Brahmachari and begged food from him. The Lord said, I feel an uncontrollable desire to eat your food. Believe me, there is no reason for you to be anxious. The Lord persistently requested Sukalambara, but Sukalambara pleaded with the Lord, saying, O Lord, I am most sinful person, despicable and worse, and you are the symbol of religious principles. So, O Lord, rather you should give shelter to me, who is comparable to an insignificant insect caught up in this material situation, illusion. The Lord replied, saying, Do not consider my request to be an illusion. I very much want to eat food cooked by you. Go quickly and arrange for everything. At midday, I will come to your home house. Uh, However, Sukalambar was still quite in anxiety, and so he approached the other devotees for comfort. They spoke reassuringly. Why should you be afraid? He is none other than the Supreme Lord. It is his nature to search out devotees who worship him with single-mindedness. With single-mindedness. And from them he likes to beg food. Remember that he ate at the house of Vidura, who was the son of a Sudra. Therefore you quickly go to your house and prepare to cook for the Lord with care and devotion. If you are still nervous, then try to cook without directly touching the food. You are very fortunate to have received this wonderful opportunity from the Lord. The Brahmana Suklambara hurried home, feeling exceedingly elated, feeling, feeling clean after bathing. Suklambara put scented water on the fire. Put scented water on the fire for the cooking rice. He also began to cook a delicacy prepared from the banana tree trunk. While this cooking was in progress, Sukalambar folded his hands and began to sing the names of the Lord, praising him and invoking his grace. Attracted by Sukalambar's devotion, Lakshmi Devi, the universal mother and the goddess of fortune, blessed the Brahmana's endeavor with her favorable glance. The delectable taste of ambrosia immediately mixed with the food. Meanwhile, Vishwambara Vishwambara had completed his bath and came accompanied by Nityananda Prabhu and other devotees to Suklambar's house in dripping clothes. Suklambara's humble dwelling was situated on the bank of the Ganges. Vishwambara soon changed to dry clothes and sat down to eat. The Lord served himself according to his wish, as Suklambara watched him with intense pleasure. As the Lord relished the food, all the devotees looked on with great delight. The Supreme Lord Gauranga is the receiver and enjoyer. The Supreme Lord Gauranga is the receiver and the enjoyer of all manner of pure oblations offered in sacrifice by no lesser personalities than Brahma and others of his stature. But now the Lord was thoroughly relishing Suklambar's cooking, prepared from rice that Suklambar had obtained by begging. This is certainly this is first certainly most rare. The blessed Lord said, "My dear Suklambara, I have never tasted anything so delicious in my life. The rice and all your the rice and all are so palatable that I find no words to describe them. How did you cook like this to get such a taste?" Sri Chaitanya then cast a glance of mercy on Suklambara and said, "We are eternally associated in the mellow of friendship. Friends such as you are the root from which I grow." And are the purpose of my advent. Friends such as you are the root from which I grow, and are the purpose of my advent. All the devotees present began to shed tears of joy as they heard the Lord shower his mercy upon Sukumbara. In this way, the Lord relished his food and enjoyed the company of his devotees. Let the atheistic people blinded by with sinful activities open their eyes and see how Suklambara was blessed by the Supreme Lord. Sri Chaitanya is unapproachable to those, by those who are puffed up with wealth, learning, and followers. The scriptures declare that the Supreme Lord is easily won over only by surrender and loving devotion. Finishing his meal, the Lord sat down in a relaxed manner, chewing on a betel pan and smiled gently. The devotees rushed to have the remnants from his plate, which the Lord had just left behind. So many really conclusive things in this pastime here. Really beautiful, amazing. Yeah. Yeah. So we are eternally. See, Sri Chaitanya then cast a glance of mercy at Suklambara and said, "We are eternally associated in the mellow of friendship." See, so the Lord Chaitanya came to this planet to expose these very intimate relationships. See, so he came in the mood of a devotee, and he brought his wonderful devotees with him to teach. This is how God relates in the eternal spiritual realm world. Whether they're in this world or in another world, this is its style. Very intimate, very loving, very ecstatic, very conclusive. See, very real. See, and so conclusive both ways. Conclusive about what is the real path and what isn't. See, like in the next part of the sentence. Friends such as you are the root from which I grow. See, friends, see, intimate friends. This is inferring, see, inferring that, oh, this kind of intimacy with the Lord. See, and this is a real disciplic line. This is a real associate Lord Chaitanya. See, because they have this awakened, intimate relationship. And if you want it, if anybody in any groups or out of the groups want this intimate relationship, it's bestowed by the association of the devotee, because the Lord says, you're the root. Devotees like you are the root from which I grow. That's what Jesus meant when he said, I'm the true vine and my Father is the gardener. See, the true vine is like the root from which this Krishna will grow, where the Lord will grow in your heart. You'll grow in realization of the Lord and grow in so many ways. And then the rest of the verse. And are the purpose for my advent. See, so the reason the Lord appears is to reclaim the devotees who first of all, if there's a devotee like that here in this world, the Lord comes to satisfy them, because they're not satisfied except by their relationship with the Lord. So either the Lord will appear physically like he did 550 years ago, or he'll appear from inside, from within the heart. He'll expose, it'll come out. And see, otherwise the devotees, they're not happy just being maintained by food and water and all that. No, they need these loving relationship dealings with God. They're very intimate and very wonderful. This is their food, this is their happiness, is to have this relationship, dynamic relationship with the Lord. See? So the Lord advents even within the heart of a devotee. See? So that's why you see Madhavinda Puri said, or Krishna appeared to him in a dream and said, because of your ecstatic love, I'm going to appear in the world. See, people need to know this. This is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. This is the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam and all the devotional literatures. If you don't understand this, this is Guru Tattva. This is how to get out of this illusion, because Krishna will not grow in your heart by by association with persons who are distant relatives. You know, they're more distant. They're just awe and reverence. Not the ecstatic Krishna. He's only attained by loving devotional devotion, and most people don't have it. Therefore, your only alternative is the intimate associate. By their association, you can get this relationship. You will feel God grow here. Like, you all know this. By coming here, you feel the Lord growing. If you don't, there's something wrong. And obviously, it's not on this side, because if it was on this side over here, something wrong, then others would not be getting it. But if anybody is here and they're not feeling like their love for God increasing or they're progressing, there's some obstacle. See, some obstacle to that. Yeah, so in all these pastimes is just really the essence of why the Lord came here. He came to teach all these things. Okay? He came to satisfy his real devotees. And the problem is there are many real devotees in this world. They come here, but they get waylaid, like by pirates. They end up and they go to religion. See, they go to the Vaishnava religion. They go to the Christian religion. They go to the whatever religion they go to. Not everybody is a real devotee, but there are. Jesus said, I have sheep in many different folds. See, there are devotees everywhere in different places, but they need to be freed. See, Jesus opened the book. This is the business of the Lord's confidential servant. It's like they opened the book, and I've been anointed by the Spirit of the Lord to free the captives. See, many people are captivated by the various ways. Many people that are ready for this, they come to get Krishna in religion, and it doesn't awaken, it doesn't grow. Or even if it did awaken, it gets hijacked there, because people in religion generally are offended by God feelings, intimacy with the Lord, somebody who has that naturally. See? So you need the root, you need this kind of association. That's why we're here. Many people are ready for this. That they came to Prabhupada. They know that Prabhupada is a bona fide guru. They came and they really believe that Krishna is really God, and they have faith in Lord Caitanya. So the only thing that's missing are real devotees who have real devotion and not on the hypocritical platform still. Basically, they're non-devoted, no devotion yet awakened. So that's not good enough. I mean, if you want to externally worship God with ceremonies, that's not the reason Lord Chaitanya came. That's not the reason Jesus came. He came to draw out our loving relationship with God on a very intimate basis. There's nothing more wonderful than that. We're here to draw that out. We're here on behalf of the Lord to assist in awakening devotees, kind of like midwives, to get them to be born again, to assist in that second, you could say the real spiritual birth. Not enough just, oh yeah, I've been twice born. I got a thread around my head. I got a thread. And I'm engaged in deity worship, but you have no ecstatic devotion. This is what we teach here, what we share here, which we show here, is the reason Lord Chaitanya came to this planet. This is the postgraduate study, and if you learn it here, it's as easy as anything. It's easy as addition and subtraction. Very easy to learn. The science of addition and subtraction. See? Add real devotion and real devotees and real conclusive understanding into your life and subtract speculation. See? And, and people that are adverse to this kind of bhakti. See? Otherwise, if you don't come here, what happens? Come in a situation like this, which is very rare. See, I said very rare. Okay? Then this, what we're teaching is like trigonometry. You can't understand it. What are they talking about? These gurus and everything. You see? Even the Lord even commented on that. Let's see what else he said about that. See, yeah, Lord Caitanya is unapproachable by those who are puffed up with wealth, learning, and followers. You notice he talked about followers. See how you can get, if you don't have this love of God, you get puffed up by your followers. You get puffed up by your study of the Vedas. You're puffed up by the wealth that you may get from that. So you get proud. So you become ineligible to receive this. See, because we see this all the time. How many Vaishnavas are there either proud followers of the blind gurus, or they're blind leaders leading the blind followers? And they have this quality. They're puffed up on their study of Prabhupada's books of the Vedas. You can see the Rhythmics and the living gurus and their followers. They're proud about their studies, which is up here, not here yet. They don't learn by taste. You got to learn these verses by tasting them. That's how you power up, man. Yeah. These verses awaken ecstatic devotion and bliss, conclusive understanding. See, so many people are in the obstacle of being proud of their learning, their followers. You know, they became gurus at 25 years old, and they've been worshipped for 50 years now since Prabhupada. You don't think they're going to be proud? The only thing that'll dissolve pride and an infatuation with followers, like glorifying you, and material education, even your study of the Vedas. The only thing that'll protect you is the awakening of devotion. See, then you're not puffed up by followers and all that. See? You're puffed up in a spiritual way. See, by Krishna's mercy, by Krishna food. See the name, expansion. Like the frog. The frog. See, you get something to say, man. Some some wind in your sails. See, that's devotees, man. This is devotional platforms like that, man. You get wind in your sails. Krishna's breath comes as your breath. See, and the Lord is easily won over only by surrender in loving devotion. And so how are you going to learn that? Some people are very lucky, like people like Fanny and Amy. They come; it's very easy for them to surrender. And you see how the Lord. See the verses we teach here are the ones of the essence. They're the ones who get you into the kingdom through the narrow gate quickly. See, Amy and Fanny are like representatives of these many beautiful verses. Yeah. Which one is it? I'm thinking about. Lost it. Surrender and loving devotion. See, so Lord Caitanya says, those who claim to be my real devotees are not my real devotees. See? If I'm puffed up with followers and I got a position, I'm Guru Dev or Sannyasi, and I've got all these brahmacharis under me, and they're saying, "Oh, Guru Dev, give me mercy," and you get naturally puffed up by that. See? Then you don't have real loving devotion. No. So, what's the alternative for anybody and everybody? You got to learn loving devotion by associating with persons who have that kind of spontaneous love of Krishna. There's no other practical way. And just by that association, you begin to understand things because they speak to you, their revelation and realization. Your heart gets increasingly purified. Attraction for Krishna and Krishna's name and his pastimes begins to awaken. You get the transcendental qualities that the Lord has: gratefulness, truthfulness, so many beautiful qualities. See, and you get purified, and then loving devotion awakens in your heart, and you love your guru, and you love Krishna, and you love the devotees just naturally. See, this is the real path. So that's why people need. That's why the Lord comes here to give His association, and He does that now because He's unmanifest. You want to get this loving devotion, you got to associate with those who are empowered with it. Empowered to teach how to quickly access it. And that's all here. It's a very rare thing going on here. It's a very rare opportunity to enter the kingdom of God without even dying. You know, when you start chanting in ecstasy or hearing, these things, and you're very attracted to Lord Chaitanya's Leela, Krishna's Leela, attracted to the devotees. Yeah, that's it, man. This is the path. This is the narrow gate Jesus was talking about. That's the devotee. He said, I am the way. The bona fide spiritual master is the way. Even Srila Prabhupada said, without a bona fide spiritual master, you cannot make any advancement. He even says in the prayers. He said, zero advancement. Oh, we don't believe that. Yeah, people don't believe that because they don't know what is spirit. I have people come here that don't know what is spirit yet. They haven't been awakened. See, Jesus said, I'm the way. The devotee is the way. Why? Because you look at them, you're seeing Krishna. You're seeing Krishna is well, you're seeing Radha, right? You see the full Godhead in a real devotee. You see Radha, right? Radha is the personification of devotion, manifesting through the devotee. That awakens you, that purifies you. From such a devotee, prema emanates. See the songbook. Shri Guru Charana Padma. By their word, see, that's also God. God is conclusive understanding of the absolute truth. He is the way. His order is the way. His conception is the way. His directions is the way. And that's spoken by his intimate associate, who acts as spiritual master. If somebody teaches the opposite or something different than that, they're not the way. They've been more or less misdirected and fooled, and they're fooling others. Oh, that's common. It's very rare to find somebody who actually knows the unknowable and the inconceivable and the unattainable. Very, very rare. Any comments? Put them up there. Ah, yeah, I think that's all I can do today. It's pretty intense here. All right, enough. And you guys can go to sleep. It's getting late over there, and I'm going to go and have something to eat. Thank you very much, and we'll give a cameo appearance of what's his face here. Hello, what's his face? How are you doing today? What would you like to give us a word? Give us a word, Karuna. No words? What? He's an
Hare Krishna.
Illuminati.
I'm in a public area. I might get incriminated.
He went like this. That's an Illuminati thing.
Is it? It also means shut up. Sugar Haridas ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Pimrani Bone.
All right. Okay, we'll see everybody later. Have a good evening. Sleep well.